Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well. I hope you're good. I hope you're keeping safe. It's been very scary these days going on my Twitter and then seeing a lot of people just mourning the loss of their loved ones. It's just been so sad, and it's also just been sad losing people and friends that I know personally, and just been shaking me a lot over the past 2 weeks. So I hope that you, my subscribers, are good, and I hope you're safe. And I just want to thank everyone. The last week was crazy. That's the word. It was so crazy with people. I think after the Chugi Trust thing about 10 amazing things about Moch Famba blew up, it was just all over. And I remember like we were on Zim Celebs and Zim Socials, and like when you go on those platforms, just gonna be a lot of things, a lot of people weighing in on their opinions and everything. It's been crazy, but I'm grateful for it. The downside, the negativity does not really bother me anymore. Still at some point, but it doesn't bother me anymore. And I think I will do a video on why I chose accounting instead of the engineering, the medicine that people hope and thought I should have done. I think I'll do a video on that. But for this video, I just wanted to say thank you guys for being here. I think I gained over 500 subscribers ever since that blow up. I also gained about 2k followers on Instagram, about 2k on Facebook, and I'm grateful for everyone here. And I've also noted that me being on these popular news networks like Zim Celebs and stuff, I get to reach out to the audience that I am very passionate about helping the most, which are the people who are still students, people who are still in the point where they're deciding about their careers, people who are doing accounting where you have questions and we have no one to ask. So I'm really grateful for it, and I'm really grateful for you all being here. So I thought I should do this video on what I wish I knew before articles. People think that like being a chartered, there's a difference between a chartered accountant and an accountant, being that the other one is done articles and just written other exams. Articles is like whereby you go to a firm, a registered training office under ICAS, and you work for 3 years, and in those 3 years you have a mandated set of skills that you're supposed to get. And that explains why it took me 3 years. I heard someone say she should have done it in a year. Bruh, no, I needed to do it in 3 years. So yeah, that is the quite very long introduction for this video. But without wasting too much time, let's get into what I wish I knew before articles. I wish I knew that work-life balance is a myth. I was watching this video with Gloria Jarabanu, who is the CEO of ICAS, and she was talking also about, people talk about bouncing balls, like, you have these balls all up in the air, and you have to make sure that you know which one breaks if it touches the ground, so you should never give up on that. Like, that's what work-life balance is, and I wish I knew that. Work-life balance is a myth when you're working and you're doing your articles, because the nature of the work requires you to work. You will work very hard, and you also have skills that you have to take in. So you don't really have a point in slacking or in not doing what is expected of you, because at the end of the day, you won't have the experience that you need. So work-life balance becomes a myth. Sometimes work will have to take over life. Sometimes work slows down a little bit so you can do your life. But I've missed weddings, I've missed funerals of not of people close to me, but like funerals that I could have otherwise attended if I wasn't working. I've missed social events, I've missed graduations because I was at work or I was out of town with work and I couldn't come back from work to come for those specific items. So work-life balance is a myth. Sometimes work takes over, and sometimes you really have to, all you do in your life is work, sleep, eat, really, for some weeks, especially for what is known as busy season. Busy season is what it is. You are busy, you are fully booked and busy. Even your weekends, you are busy. So you then find that to be so hard to juggle being work in life. You at some point you just be work. I think that's why I had to move out of my mother's house, because of that. Then second thing is you will lose friends. And this is writing on work-life balance being your mate. You will really make a plan with someone to say, you know what, I'll see you on Thursday, I'll see you on Friday, I'll see you on Saturday. And then Saturday comes and then your manager has a deliverable that they need tomorrow. Or then you are the senior and you know that you really can't leave this file like this, so you have to work on that file. So you will lose friends. It's also very hard for them to understand that you're canceling this because you're at work, and then the next thing you're also canceling because you're at work, and the fourth thing you're also canceling because of work, and then people are going to think like you don't really want to hang out with them. But sometimes it's just that the fact that you're just busy. So some of your friends that are not within the circles of accounting will not understand it, and you might lose some friends. You don't have time to hang out and bond anymore. The third thing is you will gain new friends, because you're not working with just your laptops, you're working with people. And by you being with them for more time in a day than you are with your family, with your friends, you tend to know more about what's happening in their lives. They tend to know more about what's happening in your life. The work culture that we have here in Zim, like your workmates can easily become your friends. And knowing that you're also like at the same age, you're also going around you're going towards this similar things, so you kind of have a unity of purpose, if I might say. Kind of have a unit of purpose. You kind of you understand each other, the pressures and everything. You know, I remember one time I was crying in the bathroom and my senior was laughing at me and saying she also cried. So you kind of understand each other. So don't worry about losing friends. You will lose your friends that are doing other things, but you gain a multitude of other friends also within articles. I went in there thinking my two best friends from high school and my friend from college are gonna be my friend. By the time I was done with articles, I was so out of touch with them. Still make effort to just be friends with them, be close and hang out, but sometimes you really see that, you know what, we're not getting each other anymore. So you make new friends. Then you need a mentor and a sponsor in the firm. I never thought about this, and I wish somebody had told me before. So you need a mentor, someone who will be able to guide you. You also need a sponsor, someone who will be able to defend you in rooms that you're not in. You also, this sponsor of yours is also someone who's supposed to, who can defend you in rooms that you're not there or that you are not yet able to get in. A person who is able to say out your name whenever there is an opportunity that is there, that is presenting itself. Those people, I wish I knew this earlier. So you need to have that. I had them at my firm, but I think I then got them towards the third year, towards the end of second year, third year. I wish I had them in the beginning, because I think in the beginning I had issues that if I had a sponsor and if I had a mentor, they could have helped me. They could have helped me in it, but I realized it when there was still time, and I still managed to get a benefit of having a sponsor and a mentor within the firm. I've already said this one about making new friends. You see that most of your friends will be CAs. Like if you take my phone and you see the people that I talk to the most, these are people who are in the circles, who are either CAs or just starting to be CAs. So this one I've already talked about it. If I didn't say this video wouldn't be mine. The money is terrible in articles. I wish somebody had told me. It's basically, I won't say so much about it. You can go on my Big 4 accounting firms video and see me rant about the money, or how to be a CA video, I think, and you see me rant about the money. But now I just want to say this in passing. I wish somebody had told me that I was still a student, so what I was getting was an allowance. It wasn't really money for salary, it was just an allowance. I wish somebody had told me this. You will struggle. I have people who have families that come to me and say they want to go to the firm, and I said to them, it's okay for you to want to go to the firm, but does your family know this kind of sacrifice that they are doing? Because essentially you're saying you're going back to becoming a student. So please don't ignore this, because in as much as it might be taboo to talk about it, in as much as it's annoying you that I talk about it in every video, yes, the money is terrible, right? Then the other thing, the seventh thing, no, it's the sixth. The sixth thing that wish I had known before I went into articles is that attitude is everything. You will meet a lot of people there. Some people that are nice, some people that are not nice, some people that are indifferent to you, some people that are supportive, some people that are like, whatever. So your attitude towards everything is everything. So you need to continue to be on a positive attitude, even if sometimes it gets hard. You need to continue to have a positive attitude. You need to also continue to be someone who is hardworking, because I think the firm values that, to be a person that is hardworking. You also need to have a vision board, guys. A vision board is very important in that it keeps you on track even when things get hard. Overtime is just that, work life is nowhere. When you have a vision board of where am I going, why am I doing what I'm doing, sort of makes it very, very easy for you to keep on track. I'm putting my hand there so that you see my nose. Rich and stats has started to stand on you guys. So yeah, your attitude is everything when you're doing your articles. I had my vision board. If I'll take a picture and I'll just put it. Do I want you guys to see my vision board? No. No, I won't. But yeah, you need a vision board. I did it. Made everything so much easier. Even when the work pressure was too much, I just knew why I was there, why I was doing what I was doing. So it wasn't as bad. Then the seventh thing, which is going to be the last thing that I'm going to talk about, is criticism. Criticism is going to be there at the firm, and it's not coming from haters. We tend to have an attitude of, if somebody says you can't do this, you can do this, please do this, you can do this better and do this better, we tend to think that it's a bad thing. Like, why? Guys, being on the firm tells you that someone really, because your work will get reviewed by the first person, the second person, the third person. When you're first year, you do your work, and the senior will say, please redo. Even when you're a third year, you will do some work and the manager will raise review notes, and criticism is always going to be there. And I wish somebody had told me that, but now I'm a way better person because of it, because of being in the firm. So those are the 8 things that I wish someone really had told me. That are things like it would take me 3 years, like I would need to work hard, like work would be work. Oh yes, the other thing, I don't know why I forgot this. This is thing number, on my list is thing number 4. But I wish someone had told me that I needed a good coping mechanism. What do I mean? Work will be tough. No matter who you are, you cannot work Sunday to Sunday to Sunday for, let's say, 3 weeks before something breaks. No, you can't. That is why the Lord in his wisdom created the Sabbath, because he knew that we needed rest. That is why the world has what is known as a weekend, so that you recharge. Now imagine you're working on weekends, or you're traveling that weekend, and then you go wherever you are, new environment, you're working throughout the weekend. You would need a coping mechanism. This is why you see that a lot of people in the firms drink a lot, or have so many, if they're guys, have so many girlfriends. I haven't seen females with so many boyfriends, but I mean, you'll see them doing things that society would not think are okay for a female to do. So you will definitely need a coping mechanism. Some people, it's not always bad. Some people go out to church all the time. So you have to just decide for yourself what is going to be your coping mechanism. Is it alcoholism? Is it girlfriendism? Is it boyfriends? Whatever it is that you need to release, you will need a release. Yeah, so that's about it. The other stuff I already knew, and I expected it as part of me going into articles.